Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. He's got it. And the Jets are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
From the gun, here's Tua. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That's Hassan Reddick getting in there to bring him down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That's the rookie out of Penn State, Chop Robinson, in for the sack. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. From the gun, Rodgers. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. On comes Greg Zuerlein to try the field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Jets will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better.
And he'll take it on in. New York. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser on a line accurately downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks, and at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Tua, give it to Achan. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
In motion, it's Waddle. Third and long. Here's Tua. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. They got 14 there. Didn't get it by much, but they do pick up the first down. A run up the middle with Achan. He's going nowhere. Gonna lose yardage on that play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
A first down throw from Rodgers. Down the field, he's got Corley. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. Second and 7. The master of play action, Rodgers. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
Now a second down throw from Rodgers. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. He's got it inside the 5. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future. You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball, and right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
He'll try to run with Hall. And he will dive into the end zone. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jets. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First and 10. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. Looking underneath for Achane. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe
to the goal line and in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
And he gets in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. He'll come back here. Within a couple of scores now, it's a 15-point game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. First and 10 now from the 36. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And that's going to get closed up quickly. He'll get only to the 37. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Rodgers. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Not just a 1st down, but reception number 70 on the season. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And he's in. Aaron Rodgers. Touchdown, New York. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. Here's Berrios on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. That's taken in by Achane. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. That's going to be taken in by Durham Smythe. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up 1st downs without getting the 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing. Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no game.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. He's got the hook up there to OBJ. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Play action. Tagovailoa. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
That is caught. And he's in. Durham Smythe. Touchdown, Dolphins. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A return now from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That one intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
on first down. Tagovailoa sending it deep for Waddle. Into space. And he will dive into the end zone. 91 yards. Touchdown, Miami. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
In motion, it's Waddle. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Back to throw is Tua. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He's going to get forward for about 5 yards, but this one might be coming back. Let's check in with the referee. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. From the pistol, here's Achane. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
From the gun, here's Tua. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds himself.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Following the touchdown, the Jets have Rodgers ready to go for 2. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. So after the touchdown at the other end, Sirline is out to kick this one off. Here's Berrios on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And the good kick pays off. He'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Now, H.A. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for 2. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On play action, Rodgers. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, Rodgers. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Hall. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a third down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. That is caught side of the end zone. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Zuerlein's kick, up and good. And the Jets will extend this third quarter lead. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. Here's Berrios on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that is brought in. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
And Tua very wisely hits the deck after picking up the first down. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Tua. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Quick throw here is complete. He's into the clear again. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, New York. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Now Zuerlein on to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets stretch things out even further. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. A safe kick taken at the 5. Whoa! And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Hill brought in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Here's Tungo Bailoa. And is caught left side by Waddle.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping him short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They snap it to Tua. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Mosley.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. Good running inside the 25. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Zerline's kick. Up and good. And the Jets add on to their already sizable lead. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. In motion, it's Waddle. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The big fella, Quinn Williams, forcing his way in for the sack. 3rd and long. Throwing is Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Michael Carter.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks. With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Play fake. It's Rodgers. He finds Wilson coming across the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead, and they for sure are not letting their foot off the gas. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Zerline for the extra point. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. For the Jets. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.